Hi guys, welcome to Tech Fanatics, and in today's video we are going to talk about a very important topic which is on the rise since 2015, and that is computer viruses, ransomware, malware, and how you must get a second opinion about if your computer is infected or not. Before I start this video, I would like to clearly tell you that Emsisoft is not sponsoring this channel, or there is nothing against any antivirus company or vendor. So let's start. No matter which antivirus you have, there is nothing like a 100% perfect antivirus. It's just like a car. You buy the best of the car, but if you have to get into an accident, you have to. Nothing can stop you from getting into an accident. It is just that some cars prevent you from getting much hurt and others don't. So antivirus products also limit the damage done by viruses to your computer. Also, it is impossible for all antiviruses to stop viruses as they come out. This is known as zero-day vulnerabilities. So it is very important that you get a second opinion stating that which virus you have got on your computer and whether you have got a malware or ransomware, because ransomware, if you have got, it is very risky. It encrypts your files, and if you want to access them, you need to pay certain amount. Okay, so before we download Emsisoft emergency kit, this is such a tool which you can put on your flash drives, on your hard drives. You can store it anywhere on your computer. You don't need to install it. You can just take it with you and go and scan any computer that you want. You'll need to disable your antivirus. Generally, to do this, you have to right click on the icon of your antivirus which is in the notifications bar and disable that. Now, since I do not have any antivirus, and I would not recommend you to do that if you are downloading things from torrents, or if you just have a tendency of clicking on attachments or links that just pop up on your screen, you have to run an antivirus. So I have to disable Windows Defender as I am running Windows 10. So I will just do that step now, and then we will proceed. Okay, we have done that. Now this is the page. This is the free portable anti-malware scanner. So just click on the download now link, and then it should just start downloading automatically. Now this screen may look different on your computer because I am using IDM. We will make a video on how to increase your download speeds and how to use IDM shortly. So it's downloading in the background here. It's anyway, it's going to take time, and I have already downloaded the program So let me just start the scan. Okay, so you download the exe file and then you click on the file, and it will ask you to give it a destination of the folder where it wants to extract all the files. By default it will extract it to a folder in C drive called EEK. So I have extracted in a different location, and as I told you before, you can even extract it on your pen drive or anywhere. So I've extracted it in my cloud backup. Okay, now there are some files and folders here. You don't need to pay attention to these. You need to click on start emergency kit scanner.exe. Now depending if you have a 32-bit computer or a 64-bit computer, it will start the corresponding file. You get this pop-up, say yes to that. And this will take time to load, and I know my laptop has got infections because Windows Defender was notifying me. Now if you are on Windows 10, Windows Defender should be sufficient enough for you. You will have to take second opinion from time to time by running this tool, but Windows Defender will be sufficient. Let me just close this folder, and you can see this is loading in the background. This takes time to load. And okay, so the interface has loaded. First very important thing that you need to do is you need to update the tool. Not all the time. Let's say you have a computer at your house and you update the tool. Let me just click on update first, and I've just updated 2 days ago, but still. Okay, so let's say you have a computer in your house. You update this tool in your house, then you copy the EEK folder to your pen drive and take it to your friend's house. There is no internet there. It's okay. It does not have to be updated all the time, but yes, you have to keep your database as current as possible. Now this will take some time to update, because every day about 200-300 million different viruses and malwares and things are released. So it's calculating now, and let's see what happens. Now yes, you get bootable CDs of different antivirus providers, and you can use that. That is very important tool. Now one more advice I would like to give you. Let's say if you have antivirus A installed, don't use the bootable CD that you get with antivirus A. Download a free bootable CD of antivirus B, so that different antiviruses work differently, so you can get a second opinion there. So it's downloading the updates right now, and these are very small updates, but sometimes if your database is not too current, then it can take time installing. Okay, it's taking a bit longer today. I don't know why. I think there's been a major update in the past 2 days, so it is taking some time. And let me just check. You need to exit as many programs as you You do not need, it's 25% done. The link to download this tool will be given in the description box, so you can download it. And also there is another step. I'll be making changes to some file, and I'll explain it to you as far as possible, but if I can't, I will search and provide the link in the description to that different changes that you can make. We are going to make changes to a scan sets file, which helps us to detect things more better. So it's still updating. I could have done the updating part first, but I thought let's just show it to you how the updates is done in the recording. Anyway, I will not keep the video playing, say when it's updating. We'll be back when the update is done. Okay, so the updates are done. Now let's start the scanning. Now in scanning there is malware scan. Now I would recommend you all to do a malware scan, because malware scan, it only scans parts of the drive where viruses and malware hide. It does not scan the entire drive. Or you can do the custom scan, in which you can select which folder you want to scan or which drive you want to scan, and it will scan accordingly. Now I do not want to do a malware scan, I want a custom scan. So I will just click on this, and there is a quick scan also, which will just do a scan of the registry and other crucial OS components. Okay, so now you may or may not do this, but I am doing this. You can either watch this part or skip. I'm saving the settings here, and let's type home. Okay, now we need to go to the folder in which we extracted the Emsisoft emergency toolkit. That is, here we go, and we have to select it to, yeah, we have to select scan sets. Now if you are following the procedure that I did, you have to right click on this file, select open with, and more apps, notepad. Now it will open with the notepad. The preset line is a type of preset that every setting file uses. So this is preset 4. Now folders can be the drives that you select, so you can manually type in the drives here. So C:\/ and semicolon you can put if you want to scan the entire drive. So NTFS is 1. It will scan the file system for hidden rootkits and things. It will detect rootkits, so I set that to 1. It will scan also your computer's RAM, and also file traces for malware. Now this part only if you are an expert. This whole setting file changing step only do if you are an expert or know what you are doing, because doing it incorrectly might cause the software to scan your computer wrong. It won't harm your computer in any way, but it will not optimally scan your computer. Cookies are small files that your browser downloads that helps sites to know that you had last visited them on this date, and it contains also some information. Sometimes cookies may also contain some traces of bad software, so I would say yeah, 1 to this. Now POOPs is PUPs. This is potentially unwanted programs. Now what happens is, let's say you are installing a game and you don't read the screen properly, you just say next next all the time, next, without reading the screen, and on the background the game installs unwanted programs or unwanted changes your browser settings and things like that. So it can detect those programs, so I would leave this enabled. Now archive scan is a very important scan because ransomware such as Flora and comes in zip packages, so it is very important that this scans zip files. Now DDA is a kind of an exclusion list that you can. Now I don't know why it's adding these files to the exclusion list. So what I would do is, and I would also like you to do these things. I would just delete this part. This whole part I would just delete, and you'll also do this part. If you are not even an expert, you can change this excluded list, because if it's there, it will not scan those files that are written in this line. So let's save this, and now let's click on load settings. And select this. Okay, so we have loaded our settings. Now let's click next. We don't want to add or remove any folders. Okay, so these checkboxes also, if you check these checkboxes, you can make changes to some settings, but I like to make changes to the file directly. If you are not an expert, you can check these or uncheck the checkboxes depending on you want. And click next, and scanning starts. Okay, now this scanning is going to take a while, a long time. I will let you know how many files it has scanned and how much time it took. So right now it's 6:38 and the scanning has started. So I won't play this video, I won't record the entire scan, because it will unnecessarily become a large video and people with limited internet will have problem seeing the video. So I'll pause this and we'll be back after some time. Okay, so as you can see here, our scanning is over and it has not found anything, but if it would find, there would be a remove or quarantine button. Now I would highly recommend that you click on remove, and sometimes it will ask you if you want to restart your computer. Always say yes, because without that the viruses will be still active in memory. So that concludes this video. As I said in the previous parts, that this tool does not replace your antivirus. you have to go with some protection. Either you can go with the free antivirus by AVG or Avast, or even the Malwarebytes free. The links will be in the descriptions for the download of free antiviruses, and you can take a second opinion by scanning your system with this tool. So then this is the quarantine section, and then you simply close it, and then you just skip this part. If you want to subscribe, you can, but I have already done that. Now if you want to delete this tool, you can simply go ahead and clear out this eek folder. You can just delete it. And the tool is just simply gone. So this is the mini of portable software. You can just download it and extract it and run it, and you have many portable apps like Firefox, Chrome. Also you can run without installing. I will be giving you a resource to get more portable apps such as these in the description below. So friends, thank you for watching, and please stay subscribed. Also please help the channel by purchasing things from Flipkart using our affiliate link.